Hello and welcome to this new video tutorial of CS Cart multivariant bulk order add-on. Now this particular add-on provides a functionality to add the products in cart as a bulk using a single add to cart button by first selecting the quantity according to their variation type. So the user can add a single product in bulk by selecting the quantities according to their variation type first and then can proceed to checkout thereafter. Now this feature and functionality is provided on the product pages itself. So here you can see that we have provided the variations like white, black, blue, red, green and yellow, and here you can select the quantity of each variation there. And after selecting the quantity of each variation, you can tap here on the add to cart button and this would add the particular variation options. For example, we have color, and color has white, black, blue, red, green and yellow. So all of these options with their particular selected quantities would be added into the cart thereafter. So let me give you an example of that. But before I proceed further with this particular video tutorial today, please do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive the latest updates from our end. And if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. So right now you can see that I'm at the CS Cart web store front end and I'm on one of the products. That's the 2011 Tycoon product. Now if I go back a step there, and here if I tap on the quick view, on the quick view as well, where we'll be able to see the product variations, like we have the color variation having white, black, blue, red, green and yellow. Now this variation can be enabled from the backend panel of this particular plugin there, and I'll show you that in a while from now, how the admin would be able to enable this what we say as this variation, so that we can select the quantities of the variations and add them in bulk to the cart to make a checkout thereafter. So I'll show you that in a moment from now. So on the quick product view section as well, you can find this particular section. Initially what we were able to do is in the default system, we were not able to select at a time. We were only able to select a particular option there. For example, we had size and we had small, medium and large. So at a time we could only select one variation of the size there, and we could have added it into the cart. But now using this plugin, you'll be able to add different variations of the product at the same time with multiple quantities as well into the cart thereafter. So let's go to the product page and let's see how this particular plugin helps to achieve the same. So for example, I want the white as 2, black as 1, blue as 3, red as 2, green as 4 and the yellow as 4 quantity. So after selecting these color variations and setting the quantities for the each, I can tap here on the add to cart button. Now you can see that the color variations have been added: 2, 1, 3, 2 and 4. Now if I go to the cart here, you can see 5, 5, 3, 4, 2, 3 have been added into the cart there for the white, black, blue, red, green and yellow variations. I can tap here on the view cart as well to check the particular variations that I've added into the cart here. So here you can see that 5 for the yellow color, 5 for the green color, 3 for the red color, 4 for the blue color, 2 for the black one and 3 for the white color have been added into the cart at the same time in bulk there. So that's how this particular CS Cart multi-vendor bulk order plugin allows or provides a functionality to add the products in cart as a bulk using a single add to cart button by first selecting the quantity according to the variation type. So the user can add a single product in bulk by selecting the quantities according to their variation type. Now let me take you to the admin backend panel and let me show you the initial configuration settings required for this particular plugin in the admin backend panel. And for that, what we'll be doing is we'll be going to the admin backend panel, and what we have to do is we have to go to the products. For example, let's go to the product and let's open the same product in the edit mode. So here's the 2011 Tycoon product. So I'll tap on that and I'll be opening it up. Now here you'll be able to go to one option here, that's the add-on tab. So if I go to the add-ons tab, after the successful installation of this particular plugin, you'll find the multivariant bulk order section there under the add-ons. So here you can enable the multivariant and variant bulk order option as yes or no. So if I choose it as no, then what will happen is that if I go back to this particular product there, let me go back to this particular product, then this particular variation options would not be available there. So we have to enable these option variables by enabling this particular option as yes and setting up the option ID. Now where you'll get the option ID for that, what you need to do is you need to go to the options tab and you need to create your options. So I had created the options or I had chosen, let me go back to the add-on section there. Now under the add-on section, here we had the option of the option ID. Now this option ID comes from the option section, and for the particular option that you have created, you need to edit that up and you have to scroll down to the end, and there you'll find the option ID itself. Now this option ID needs to be entered there. Once again, let me cancel that out. So after that, after we get the option ID, so for example, we need to display the color on the front end here. So here we have the white, black, blue, red, green and yellow in with the option. Here you can see that we are able to select their quantities as well, how many quantities of each color variation we want to purchase in bulk there. And after that, when we tap on the add to cart, then all of the color variations along with the selected quantities get added to the cart there. Now what we need to do is for that, we'll after we have got the for example, you need to first create the color option there. After creating the color option, if I show you the variants here we have the white, black, blue, red, green and yellow. And on the general tab here, here we'll get the option ID. Now this option ID needs to be entered under the add-ons. We have to go to the multivariant bulk order, and here we need to enter the particular option ID for the what we say as the for the option that we have created. So if I wanted to display the size there, for that we had to choose the option ID for the size. For example, if I go to options once again, and this time I want to show the size on the front end here, then what I need to do is I need to go to the option ID, that's the option ID 30. Then we need to select the option ID 30 within the add-on section here. If I go to add-ons, here we need to enter the option ID as 30 for the same, and then the size variation along with the option to add their quantities would be available there at the storefront to the customers there, and then they'll be able to tap here on the add to cart button to add the particular product's variation at the same time in bulk into the cart to make a checkout thereafter. So as an example, you can see that right now I have the option ID 30 for the size there. I've set the enable multivariant bulk order as yes for the product under the add-on section, and I've chosen the option ID for the size there. If I go to the size there, here I have the option ID as 30. Now if I come back to the front end, here you can see that I have the small, medium and large sizes being displayed to the customer, and the customer can choose the particular sizes in bulk at the same time, for example for small, medium and large, and can tap here on the add to cart button to add the same into the cart. Right now I'm already having a lot of products in the cart that we had added, and let me remove a few of them. So let me remove this one as well. Now let's tap here on the add to cart button for the small, medium and large sizes. So the small, medium and large sizes along with their quantities like 2, 2 and 2 would be added into the cart at the same time. And if I tap here on the view cart button, I'll be able to see the size and the quantity, the size and the quantity, the size and the quantity for each that I have selected there. So let me tap here on the back button. So yes, that was much about the CS Cart multi-vendor bulk order add-on, and I hope it helped you out in understanding the workflow of the same. If you still have any questions, queries, suggestions or requirements, then you can anytime get back to us at support@webkul.com, or you can raise a ticket at webkul.ubdesk.com as well. Apart from that, if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. And lastly, thanks for watching this particular video and have a great day ahead.